Hey YouTube fam, I know it's been a minute. I just wanted to come on and say hello to everybody. A lot has been going on. I have some old videos I need to upload. It's sad, but anyway, just a lot going on. I'm with a new company. I am waiting to be loaded here in Dallas, Texas. I've been here a couple of hours. New company, new owner of this truck. I just didn't have the money to get it from them. So it's a big transition. All this kind of happened within 2 seconds. Within 2 days from each other. The title was given to the new owner, and then I started with a new company, and I don't really like this because it's like it's a mega carrier, it's one of the mega carriers. And for 6-7 years, y'all, I've been driving for smaller companies, smaller companies and everything. Y'all know I was doing refrigerated, and I was going to Colorado a lot and all that kind of stuff. Well, now I'm OTR. I'm out like 7 days, and I don't like any of it. I've been trucking for 14 years. This is what I did when I first started trucking, over the road, stuff like that. Even when I was pulling doubles for FedEx, same thing, over the road, FedEx, pulling doubles. And, it's just that time in my life where I'd rather be home more than out on the road. But I had to jump on this job. I was procrastinating. Let's just say this. So I sent out a lot of applications. They were the first ones to jump on and, hey, go do a drug test, go do this. I mean, they was on it. So so I did that and what have you, and I had to kind of go ahead and jump into a new company. Go ahead and jump into this company in the meantime. And I don't like spending the night at truck stops no more. I don't like any of this, right? I'm going to different places now, shippers and receivers, and got to be here at this time, got to deliver at this time. Y'all know I wasn't used to that. Like I said, it's been some years since I've had to do all that. And then you got a tablet now, and you got to input the trip number. Oh my God. At the fuel pump, you got to input the ODOM and the trip number. I'm like, really? So, needless to say, I'm probably going to be looking for something else after the family reunion, which ends July 6th. So after that, I'm definitely going to be looking for another job that keeps me in place around the DFW area, or go out and come back, like I was doing at first, going out to Colorado and then come back the next day. That's what I want. I want that flexibility of coming back home. I don't want to be out for 7 days, then route me back home. No, I don't want to do that. Through the years of being in the trucker YouTube space, I've heard drivers talk about brokers and stuff like that. I'm in that situation. I'm dealing with agents and brokers and all that. Well, they deal with a broker. I don't. But I guess because I've never been in this area of trucking where you got to deal with an agent and they deal with the broker. They bid for you and all that. This is my first company ever. So luckily I had that listening experience with the fellas on YouTube, and I kind of understand it a little bit, what's a good bid, what is not a good bid, versus the miles, versus the fuel that you have to put in your truck, versus the weight of the load. That has been a big factor with this company. This is my first load where it's only 10,000 pounds. All the previous loads, because I've been with this company about a week. I started last Tuesday. Every load from last Tuesday all the way till, was it last Tuesday? No, the Tuesday before then. The Tuesday before then. That 40,000 or more. It's been the weight. So, and I've had to go up some mountains and all that. Y'all, I ain't did none of that in so long. It's been a while since I've done mountains and pulling loads that heavy. My previous job, no, we didn't have loads that heavy. Unless we had to go to Cargill. Cargill full of meat, your trailer full of meat, yes, it was pretty heavy. But that was it, and that was rare.
A better route has been
found. That was every now and then. So, that often. So yeah, most of these loads 40,000 plus. This is my first light load, 10,000. So when it was 10,000, she told me where I was going and how much they were paying. I'm like, yes, go ahead and confirm that. So yeah, I'm going across onto the East Coast. Pickles is good, you know, he doing his thing, he hanging in there. We do like to be home a lot more. I be out here and I get a little homesick, so yeah. So this has been a huge change, to say the least. It's been a big change. But you know, I told them at first to keep me below I-40. I wanted to do all, you know, south and everything. But what I've kind of realized is that not so much money. So I told her this time, she told me to trust her. You know, she's not sending me to New York or nothing like that. But, you know, the Ohio area, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, all that. She was telling me that's where the money is. And you know, coming out of those states, pay good coming out. So yeah, I told her, send me where the money is, you know, because my check was null and void. And that's another thing. Going from my best friend's pay, what he paid me, you know, versus who I'm with now, significant, a huge drop in my income. So I'm not happy about none of that at all. So it's a lot of things that's going on. I'm trying to remain grateful. I have a job. You know, I have a job. You know, the income isn't what I want it to be, but it is income. So I'm trying to remain grateful, guys. I really, really am. But it's kind of hard, again, when you're used to a certain type of money, you know, versus now. So that's just kind of where I am. Nothing much going on. I'm just ready for our family reunion, 4th of July weekend in Kansas City. I'm trying to get the owner of the truck to let me take the truck to Kansas City and just do my days off there, you know, park the truck and spend time, the whole family reunion with my family. And he's being a little difficult and saying he has to think about it. That would alleviate a $400 flight, round trip flight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not paying me that much, and so to alleviate, you know, the flight costs, you know, come on now, work with me, you know. So we'll see what he's saying. If I was still working under my best friend, that wouldn't even be a question, you know. But different boss, you know, so kind of got to deal with that. I'm hoping he agrees to it. I'm hoping he agrees to it. I mean, because once I finish with the family reunion, that's Sunday. I mean, you know, the agent can give me a load leaving out that Monday. It's like I'll go right back to work. I mean, so, you know, why not? It don't make any sense to me. Why would you disagree to that? But it's not, you know, it's his truck, so it is what it is. But yeah, so that's what's going on, guys. Like I said, just looking forward to the family reunion, and that's pretty much it that's going on. Like I said, pickles is good, but it's kind of, like I said, it's challenging. Looking for a parking space. I'm sorry. Looking for a parking. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, looking for a parking space, all at the truck stop and all that. You know, sister ain't used to all that. Not used to any of that. So it's been a change. So I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah. If you have any questions, post them in the comment section. Please share, like the video, and stuff like that. I guess if I just do some sit down videos, maybe I'll upload. That way I ain't gotta edit nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'll check with you guys later. Bye bye.